For 500 years, Rome ruled the known world. From the misty shores of Britain to the burning sands of Egypt, Roman legions marched under the eagle standard, and Roman law governed the lives of millions. The city of Rome itself was a marvel of engineering, with aqueducts carrying fresh water across valleys, roads stretching to every corner of the empire, and the Colosseum echoing with the roar of 100,000 spectators. It seemed as if Rome would last forever. But beneath the marble and gold, cracks were spreading. Emperors rose and fell with terrifying speed, some murdered by their own bodyguards, others overthrown by rival generals. In the 3rd century alone, over 50 men claimed the title of emperor. The treasury was emptied by endless civil wars, and the silver coins were debased until they were nearly worthless. Farmers abandoned their fields, trade collapsed, and plagues swept through cities that had once been the jewels of civilization. Along the empire's vast frontiers, Germanic tribes who had lived in Rome's shadow for centuries began pressing inward. The Goths, the Vandals, the Franks, and the Saxons were not mindless barbarians, but organized peoples driven by their own ambitions and pushed forward by the terrifying Huns sweeping out of the Asian steppes. Rome could no longer afford to pay the massive armies needed to guard thousands of miles of border. In 376, a desperate horde of Gothic refugees begged the Roman emperor for permission to cross the Danube and settle within the empire. Rome agreed, but then starved and abused them. The Goths rose in fury, and at the Battle of Adrianople in 378, they destroyed an entire Roman army and killed Emperor Valens himself. It was a wound from which the empire would never recover. The Western Empire staggered on for another century, but real power had passed to Germanic warlords who served as Roman generals while answering to no one. In 410, the unthinkable happened. Alaric and his Visigoths besieged Rome itself and sacked the Eternal City for the first time in 800 years. Across the Mediterranean world, people wept and wondered if the end of the world had come. The final act came quietly. In 476, a Germanic chieftain named Odoacer deposed the last Western Roman emperor, a teenager named Romulus Augustulus. There was no great battle, no dramatic last stand. Odoacer simply sent the boy away and shipped the imperial regalia to Constantinople. The Western Roman Empire, which had shaped the course of Western civilization for half a millennium, ended not with a thunderclap, but with a whisper. Yet Rome never truly died. Its language became the root of French, Spanish, Italian, and Portuguese. Its legal codes formed the foundation of European law. Its roads still cross the continent. Its architecture inspired every government building in Washington. And in the eastern half of the empire, which we call Byzantium, Roman civilization continued for another 1,000 years, preserving the knowledge that would one day spark the Renaissance and give birth to the modern world.